I'm going hard for this. I put my heart in this. I'm addicted and it's hard to quit. Started off in them apartments. Now I hang with the stars and shit. Customize my cars and shit.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to today's video. So today is a little bit of a different video. This isn't part of like the regular upload schedule. I just wanted to make this video to those very little viewers that watch my videos. Just give me some time, I'll grow. But just make a little bit of a different video. Something if you want to take part in. It's kind of a challenge I'm giving to myself and that I recommend you doing too. So it's kind of like two types of unsatisfied with life. So there's the unsatisfied of, you know, you need to get off your ass, off your butt and do stuff, like, and do something towards your goals. That kind of unsatisfied. And then there's unsatisfied where, you know, you've achieved your goals and you've achieved a good amount of success. You've achieved a lot, but people are always striving for more. They're always striving to be greater, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And if you're the kind of unsatisfied with, you need to get off your ass and do something with your life, you know, I recommend doing this challenge with me. I'm not necessarily unsatisfied where I'm at in life. Well, actually I am. Okay, so I have a lot of big goals and I've been working very hard to achieve them, but not as hard as I could be. And so in these next 2 weeks, I want to challenge myself. So I did 2 weeks because I didn't want it to be too big of a time frame, because when you give yourself too big of a time frame, like a month or a year even, you know, you're not always going to stick to it. I would say probably 90 days is probably the max. Like, I did a 90-day diet. I think it depends really what you're doing. So for me, this is not really health related. Well, it is because I want to get in better shape, but that's not the main focus. The main focus is for 2 weeks, I'm going to set myself goals, set myself challenging goals, and do them no matter what. So a lot of times, you know, people will set goals and if they don't do it, they make some excuse or they push it off into the next day. So if you're unsatisfied with where you're at in life and you want to have massive results soon, try doing this 2-week challenge where you set yourself challenging goals and you do them no matter what that day. No pushing it off until the next day. No making excuses. You do it no matter what. That's what I'm going to do. I've set my goals for the day. I've already begun to work on them. I went to my coffee shop earlier, did some work there, came back, and I'm going to continue to do some work. So I hope I'm not rambling too much. Just some other key factors I want to point out that you can just focus on. There are 5 rules. So I wrote them down. Okay, I have them written down behind this, so I'm just going to kind of read them off. So rule number 1 is work harder than anyone else. So if you have big goals, maybe you don't have as big goals as mine, which is okay. You know, not everyone has the same goals as I do. But whatever you're trying to achieve, work harder than anyone else in that area. Step 2, or rule 2, laugh at hardships. So let me sit down. This is what I'm going to do a little bit explaining. So a lot of times we use hardships and bad things in our life as an excuse not to work on our goals. Don't do that. This 2 weeks, don't do that. I would say the only excuse is if someone dies in your family. Other than that, I've pretty much been through every other hardship you can think of. I've had deaths in the family, but not extremely close. Obviously close because it's family, but not, you know, game breaking to me. So, you know, I've had a lack of money, no money, in debt, things taken away from me with no money. I've been there, so you can't use that as an excuse. I'm still a little further than that, but I'm still pretty close to that. I've done that. I've had, you know, my age as a factor. Since I'm so young, people don't take me seriously. I've had depression. Trust me, I've dealt with all sorts of depression for a while now, and that's kind of why I'm doing this 2-week challenge, because depression, I don't want to let depression win over me, or sadness, or all these bad things take over my goals. So whatever hardships you have, whether it's a lack of money, a lack of support, a lack of anything, don't use that as an excuse. Just laugh at it. I've noticed a lot of very successful people, they've kind of turned to comedy and using their hardships and just laughing at it, and that's what's gotten them through hard times. So I wanted to kind of use that. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to try to make it a little bit quicker. So just laugh at hardships. Don't use them as an excuse. Just have a good time. And just make a joke out of it, make fun out of it. Step 3, spend money wisely. So I know, like I just mentioned, you know, I was in debt, had a lot of things taken away from me. I'm still pretty close to there, but when you do get money, spend it wisely until you're financially stable. Don't spend it on stupid stuff. That one's kind of, it really depends on the situation you're in, but for me, that was one of my rules. Okay, a little bit of an interruption there. I'll be right back. Okay, so this pretty much kind of relates to what this whole video is about. Set challenging goals and then do them no matter what. So for this next 2 weeks, set challenging goals that are going to get you closer to your goals, and then do them no matter what. That one's probably going to be one of the hardest ones. And step 5, have fun building your dreams. So it's going to be hard working on your dreams. just have fun, okay? It's gonna be hard, but that's just what's gonna build you into a better person. I don't want to get all cliche on you, but it's true. The hardships that you go through and the challenges are all gonna make you become a better person. Just have fun with what you're doing, because you know, just remember, it's not the reward that's the best feeling. It's the progress you made to get there. So that's about it. So for this next 2 weeks, 14 days. Today's the 11th or 10th. I don't know, June 10th or 11th. So do this until like June 25th, something like that, and see what happens. This is an experiment. One of my mentors, or someone I used to look up to, I don't look up to him as much anymore, Ty Lopez, he's the one that got me into entrepreneurship. You know, he said always experiment. You know, just experiment with different things and see what works. So you think of this as an experiment. Don't think of it as a lifelong thing. Stick to it. Say, this is a goal, a challenge I want to set myself. Let me do it, and let's see the results that come out of it. It's not an experiment if you don't do the complete test. So do this. My camera's about to die. So do this for the next 2 weeks. Come back in 2 weeks. Let me know how you did. I'll make an update video too, likely. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. And yeah, so work on your goals, work on your dreams, have fun doing it, and listen to everything I just said. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.